Hello folks, this is Joel583, and today we'll be looking at Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Brawn. So as you can see here, he's kind of a military truck or jeep, Autobot logo right here with, not really sure what all that else is supposed to be. So overall we just have a kind of a grayish brown truck, clear windows. Front of the truck is kind of black with a gray bumper. Some green right above here holding the top headlights, or whatever you call those. Some red taillights and a truck bed. All in all, kind of nice. You can definitely see some hinges in there. We'll get to those later. And like I said before, he is a military vehicle. And you can pretty much tell because he has this mounted, I'm not really sure what kind of gun that is. It's like a machine gun of some kind, but I don't know what. So he has 4 plastic tires which roll okay. Back tires don't want to roll too well, and mine are kind of loose. The tires are, some of them. On the underside we can see basically the entire robot, so that'd be a real scare for any mechanic. That one little complaint is he does have a lot of panels that I've always had a hard time getting to all line up and connect properly and stay connected. But no matter what I do, there's always gaps where there shouldn't be. Also, his transformation is usually kind of difficult, and you'll see just how difficult in a minute. And here we have Brawn transformed into his robot mode. As you can see, it ain't easy. There's a lot of interlocking parts, layers, and just overall panels that you have to fiddle with just to get anything moved in the right position. He's a little cluttered, and it's not really a point in his favor. To bring up the points I made before about Ransack and Brawl, they both have the look of not so much kibble, but they look like they actually made armor out of other vehicles. Brawn here doesn't quite have that look. This is kibble, plain and simple. I mean, down in his legs, his poofy armor pants legs, he has that look down. But in his shoulders and his back, that is just kibble. This is just unwanted paneling. That's all I'm going to say about it. And getting the guy to stay standing is not very easy. His hip joints are kind of loose, and that makes it difficult for his legs to stay in place. I mean, his knees and the lower half of his shins, I mean, those lock on tight. You feel like you're going to break something if you're going to move them. But his hips, no, the hips are a bit too floppy for my taste. The one thing I do like about this guy is he is very well armed. The rooftop mounted machine gun he had before is now basically a shoulder cannon. Also, all the ones that I've reviewed here before, aside from the Legion and Legend class figures, this guy has legitimate accessories, which are unfortunately part of his vehicle mode, so I'm not too sure how it's going to look if you were to lose them. But when he comes transformed, he comes out wielding 2 handguns made with green and translucent gray plastic. That's actually kind of nice. It's just rolls up, transforms, tries to trip over himself, and he's already armed and ready to shoot. And the guns do pop out of his hands fairly easily. That is a nice little touch that I like. As for color, we still have the old brownish gray and the black, but now we have a lot more green and some gold added to it. Mostly green and black arms. You have some gold on the shoulder here with the black Autobot symbol. And of course you have the gold chest with green stern. Silver helmet. He just looks like he's wearing a gas mask, and I kind of like that look. Also, he wears heels. Yeah, this guy and Transformers Prime Starscream probably have similar tastes. And again, his back here is actually rather plain. It's just a almost flat sheet of green. Any detailing is lost to basically make room for his wing shoulder blade things, whatever you're going to call them. I really don't know what else to call these. So yeah, I think it kind of stinks that essentially he has wings, but unlike Ransack, this guy cannot fly. Plus, I just don't quite understand why he has the poofy leg pants, and then then you have these scrawny little shins. He's kind of inconsistent in some parts here. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, the guy looks nice and all. He looks like something you would play as in some shooter video games. Basically, this guy could just use a lot of cleaning up. If you can get rid of the kibble, add some detailing on the backs. The deal with the legs is not even really a big deal. That's just a personal preference of mine. But yeah, if you can clean up the kibble on his back and his shoulders, this would actually be a very good figure. Although I can't really recommend him completely. If you want him, get him. Recommend you can find out. Again, this guy came out in 2010. So if you don't already have this guy, you could probably do without. I'm just saying. Oh, and before I forget, just one little thing I want to point out is his chest is hollow. You have 2 empty windows that show the gears or whatnot that his shoulders are connected to. Yeah, they didn't have to put that in, but it kind of looks nice. Personally, I would say that'd be a bad idea to have robot mode look like that, because, well, you basically have an open hole straight into your shoulder. Like straight into well, if this guy's a human, his lungs would actually be completely exposed at this point. So, one good shot and he's down for the count. So that is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Brawn. I thank you folks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.